Hey everyone, it is yours truly, Deshaun Hamlet, and for today's video, I want to talk about how to be positive, um, especially with what's going on right now, COVID and everything. It's been troubling times, and I kind of just want to make a video talking about just how to stay on the right track, how to be positive, and bringing back that good mental stability. And yeah, so let's talk about it. With me being positive is pretty, I wouldn't say easy, but like it can be difficult sometimes. It's not easy to be positive, and there's no right way to be positive. There's no wrong way to be positive. Um, it's basically being positive is basically you trying to figure out what makes you happy, what makes you satisfied, and what's your thing that's motivating, right? With me being positive is, I would say it's okay. It's pretty easy. Sometimes it can be hard. Sometimes it comes easy. I've always been a positive person, and but there's always some times where it can be troubling. Now, it's hard to be positive during these times because of what's happening. Um, and I kind of wanted to just kind of make some points on how you can be positive, and yeah, so I guess let's get into it. I would say first off, find something that motivates you. Now, as you can see behind me, I have like a quote, like a lot of quotes right here. I got the quote sheet from like Indigo. I don't know what you call it. It's paper. A paper with quotes on it. I got this from Indigo, and you can see it says like, be real, be yourself, be unique, be true, be honest, be humble, be happy. And basically, this is always what motivates me. It's like it's telling me that, like, find that right path, find what makes you happy, find what makes you unique, find that thing that makes you yourself. Be real, all that amazing stuff. Find that. Find what makes you you, and continue to do you. um, so with me, I like to be motivated, because if I'm not motivated or inspired to do something, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna feel. I'm not gonna be in a good position to do something, because I'll just feel unmotivated. So with me, I always have to feel motivated in order to do something. That's a me thing. So like whether it's like a celebrity saying, an inspirational quote, or just someone random saying something nice, that does affect me in a good way, because it's like, I can do this, I can be this, I can achieve what I want to achieve. So I think motivation is always definitely the right key, being inspired, being motivated to do what you want to do. So that's one good point to do. Motivation. And I think motivation will always be there by yourself. Will always be there by your side. It will always help you. You just gotta keep on reminding yourself that you're worth it, that you're you, that you're amazing, that you can do it. You can do it. You can do anything. Whatever you want to be, you can achieve that. Just put in the hard work, put in the effort, and bam. It may take a few years, but bam, you're gonna get it if you put in the hard work and if you put in the effort. So that's my advice for motivational, inspirational, how to achieve things. So that's that. Another thing is how to be positive. Not holding grudges. Grudges is something that will definitely eat you. Not like literally, but like, metaphorically. It definitely will affect you very bad if you keep on holding grudges. Like if someone says anything mean to you, someone said anything, bad or whatever happened, you just gotta do you. You have to forget about what everyone else is saying, and you gotta do you. Okay? Because if you can't focus on yourself, and if you're letting all of this negative energy get in your way, you're never ever gonna get past that. So it's definitely great to not hold grudges, just to go by, even if it's like, someone who's like saying, oh yeah, you're not worth it or whatever, you have to remind yourself that you're worth it. You have to remind yourself. Because if no one else is gonna remind yourself, it has to be you. And if someone tells you that and you're, crying, you're sad, you have to get up. You eventually have to get up and be like, I'm stronger than this. I'm better than this. I can do this. So it's all about reminding yourself that you can do this, that you got this, because you are amazing. So yeah, holding grudges, and don't, like, there's no need to hold a grudge. If you want to ignore that person, so be it, but holding a grudge, no, because holding that grudge is just going to be in your mind all the time, saying, oh yeah, I hate this person because they said this to me, or because they did this to me. You have to let it go, because if you don't let it go, you're going to keep on holding it until the day you die, and you don't want that to happen, so you just got to let it go. I've definitely held grudges in my life, but I've learned to let go, because you know what, I can't let it affect me, because if it affects me, I'm definitely going to be depressed, I'm definitely going to be sad, and I don't want that to happen to me. So I need to tell myself that, I'm worth it, that I can do this. Every day I have to read a motivational quote or hear something that's motivational, because if I don't hear anything that's motivational, or see anything that's motivational, or whatever that has to do with motivation or inspiration as well, I'm not going to be inspired to do something or motivated to do something. So I just have to keep on reminding myself. Especially with me not uploading. I haven't uploaded since like a month now. So, it's all about having that mindset of that motivational key. So yeah. So that's that. Holding grudges, don't do it. Next thing is positive thoughts. As I mentioned, motivation, positive thoughts. Reminding yourself that you got this, that you can do it, that you can achieve what you want to achieve. So always positive thoughts running through your mind every day will help you. It will definitely help you. It will definitely bring a smile on your face. So positive thoughts are key. You will see that beautiful smile on your face, and you'll be like, oh my god, I'm smiling for the first time in my life. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, thank you, Sean. And be like, you're welcome. I'm just joking. Another thing you can do to feel positive is doing something nice for someone. Now, fun fact, it's actually better to give than to receive. Like, for example, if you're giving a gift, seeing that smile on someone's face makes you happy. Why? Because you can see that they're grateful for what they got. You can see that they're happy because they have someone like you in their life, right? They're grateful that you can do this for them. So, doing something nice. I watched like some TikToks and videos of someone screaming, like, you're beautiful, you got this, you're amazing, and all that. It's just random people, and I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. And it's like the reactions, you can see everyone's smiling on their face. No one's like confused. Everyone's like smiling. Why? Because they heard something positive. They heard positive feedback, something that they probably weren't told for maybe a long time. That you're beautiful, you're this, you're that, you're this. The only person who would probably tell you you're beautiful is probably your significant other, right? Or maybe a parent, I don't know. But hearing that from a random person will always stick with you, because you're reminded that you got this, that you are this. So yeah, that's that. And it's mentioned giving, it's always better than receiving. As I mentioned, giving a gift allows you to smile on someone's face, and that brings joy, not just to the person who received the gift, but to the person who gave the gift, because they can see that, oh my god, I just made this person's day, right? So that's always a good thing to do. Another good thing is to having a journal, writing your positive thoughts, writing things that you did that were kind, writing motivational things. Anything that has to do with positivity and happiness and good thoughts. Write it down in the journal. I used to write things down in the journal, but I don't write things in a journal anymore. But being reminded, going back to, let's say like you wrote in the journal, it's 5 years later, you still have that journal, and you're skimming through everything you wrote like 5 years ago. Being reminded of the things that made you happy, of the things that, of anything, even writing down things to remind yourself that you got this. Even that will always be with you. Will always stick with you. So yeah, that's that. Another good thing to do on how to be positive is self-talk. Self-talk is definitely important. I do it a lot. So basically, self-talk is basically just talking to yourself. Talking to yourself about anything, about can be anything positive. I self-talk a lot because I don't really talk to anyone nowadays. But if I do talk to someone, it's myself. I like it. I'm not. It's not nothing to be ashamed of. Self-talk is actually something that is good for you, believe it or not. But only when you're talking to yourself about good things. You're talking to yourself about negative things, you're just gonna have a negative heart, and it's gonna be hard for you to just focus on positive mentality. So I always talk to myself about being positive. I always talk to myself about anything, because if there's someone I could talk to, it's myself. If there's someone I feel comfortable talking to, it's myself. You may I don't know, you may laugh, or you may be confused, but try it out. If you've never talk to yourself, today's gonna be a good day, and here's why. Because you are you, and that's enough. Where's that quote from? If you got it right, I'm proud of you. If you didn't get it right, search it up. But yeah, self-talk is definitely something that will boost your positivity. So self-talk to yourself, because it'll actually help you. Another good thing is bad things are never have negative thoughts. The thing is, if you allow your mind to be filled with negativity, all that's gonna come out is negativity. You don't want that, I don't want that, and it's not healthy. Because if you're being negative every single day of your entire life, when are you ever going to be happy? When are you ever going to be satisfied? When are you ever going to be positive? So, negative thoughts, throw those out. That needs to go in the garbage. Throw it out of your brain. Delete it. Just delete it, Just get rid of it. You do not want negative thoughts ever. I mean, I'm not saying that you should be perfect, but I'm saying that just never have negative thoughts. I mean, it's easy sometimes. It can be hard to some people, but to others it can be easy. Like me. I mean, I've always been a happy person since I was a child. So being positive is just a walk in the park. It's literally the easiest thing I can do. If I'm being honest, I do get sad. I do get mad. I do get, I'm a human. I feel a lot of emotions, right? And so I'm not saying I'm perfect, but because I'm not perfect. But what I'm just saying is that, delete all the negative things that you have. What's going on? Okay, focus on positive thoughts, because positive thoughts will always be by your side. Negative thoughts will always just be there, being there as your reminder, saying that you are going to be mad for the rest of you for a long time, and you don't want that. So, positive thoughts. Do not judge others. Why would you ever judge people? Judging is the worst thing that you can do as a human being. Being oh my god, you see that person? Ew, ew. You see that person's fashion? Ugh, no. Ew. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You don't want that. You don't judge others because of their appearance, or because of how they talk, or because of who they are. Judging people is just the worst thing you could do as a human being. as I mentioned, I know we're all imperfect. No one's perfect in the entire world, but you just gotta not judge others. It's pretty easy. Don't do it. That's it. Just don't do it. If someone's acting weird or being weird, or someone's, you know, well, whatever the case may be, don't judge. Don't be that person. Because when you judge someone and you think it's okay, you're gonna judge a lot of other people without even judging yourself. And you don't want that. So think before you act. Okay? Okay. Ooh, this one's good. You're not their problem solver. It's not your job to make an unhappy person happy. And that's on period. It's not your job to make anyone happy. But you can try. You can try. I've tried to make people happy. I think it worked. Probably worked. You know, trying to make people happy by saying something, you know, saying something positive, giving them a gift. What else? Always texting them, calling them, reminding them that, you know, you're an amazing if there is someone that is unhappy, it's probably because of their past, because of what they've been through throughout their entire life. So it's not your job to kind of make them happy, but you can try every day. Keep on trying. Do not give up. Never give up. If you want someone to be happy, all you do is keep on trying. With positive thoughts, positive quotes, anything that's positive, just being there for them. That is gonna make someone positive, just by being there for them in every moment, texting them when they're feeling sad, or even like bringing them a gift, showing up to their home unattended and just being like, hey, you know, I heard you were sad and, you know, I'm trying to cheer you up today. You know, whatever the case may be, just keep on trying. I understand it's not something that if you don't want to do, it's up to you, but if you do want to try and make an unhappy person happy, that's a great thing, because that's the first step to being a better person. Being that type of person who is going to be there for others, no matter what, and that's always an amazing thing. And so yeah, this is the end of my video. So I mean, if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you would like to subscribe to see more of my content, please do. I'd also appreciate that. And as always, be your best self, stay motivated, be happy, and also stay safe.